I'm still going to call some plays on game days.
I'm still going to call. I'm still going to call some plays on game days, Rachel.
Don't think that I won't have that sheet of paper in my hand, everybody. Do not even think for a second I won't have it.
I'll still be in charge. It's cocktail hour. My favorite hour of the week is cocktail hour. And do you want to describe what we are? We are close, aren't we, today?
We are close.
Different cups, but we are close.
We are very close.
Before we take our first sip, you want to describe it?
We are having Indy's milk punch tonight in honor of the Combine being in Indianapolis. So it is bourbon, milk, heavy cream. I added a little splash of vanilla. I don't know if you did, DMac. And then
I got extract and I put a little nutmeg in.
I have a little nutmeg on mine too.
Oh, we are. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, big ears.
Do it.
Oh my God. And chilled,
yeah.
right?
Yep. You shake it over ice and you pour it. It's really good.
Oh my God.
This would be a fantastic Christmassy drink. Like, that's what it reminds me of.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's really good. We are knocking it out of the park, everybody, on cocktails.
Oh my God.
If you're looking for new ones, you just need to come hang out with us weekly while we talk sports and we have something new to drink. Every Wednesday, we're here. Come hang with us.
Cat Cave. I'm definitely going to want another in about 10, 15 minutes.
To be your wife.
My bartender. All right. I got a lot of stuff going on. By the way, this is delicious.
It is good.
What?
I need updates on the scarf.
Oh, yeah. But I'm going to show you something else.
Okay.
In honor of the Combine, I have shrimp cocktail.
Shut up.
Because the most famous bar in Indy is this place called St. Elmo's. Yep. And what they're the most famous for is shrimp cocktail.
Yum.
And you wouldn't think of like Indianapolis as, we got it next year, Rachel.
Should we go?
Yes, we should go.
Listen, as soon as I found out that Sean has a dinner with a bunch of people, I said, we need to be there. What are we doing?
I have an update on that.
Oh, do you? Here, see, you got the cocktail hour for the drinks and the tea. That's what we're really here for.
I got some inside information on that.
Okay, I'm ready.
St. Elmo's. Delish. And I'll get to my scarf here in a second. Mm-hmm. The reason why I loved Indianapolis, my favorite Super Bowl ever. How crazy is that? Indianapolis was my favorite Super Bowl ever.
Easy.
And it's because everything is very condensed. Yep. So, Miami's Miami. New Orleans is my second favorite. And maybe New Orleans is my favorite. But you'll see, or just to let people know, the closer things are together and easier to get to, the better the time is. So in a city like Indy where, there's not a lot going on, let's face it, it's Indy. Yeah. Right? As long as you keep everything compact, it's great, Rachel, for gossip, information, good times, the whole thing.
You see one person at the bar, you could see him possibly 2 bars down again once they've had a few more to drink. Like, it's just easy.
So my story on that is Chad Brown and Alfred Williams got me into a VIP party.
Oh.
And Von Miller had his shirt off on a stereo speaker jumping around. And I get a call from Chad and Al when I got in, and they were like, where are you? Where are you? I go, I'm here. Where are you guys? They go, we're upstairs in the VIP. Come on upstairs. So I go upstairs and I don't see him. And I call him back. Where are you guys? Oh man, we're downstairs or whatever. It went like that. And then about an hour later, I did see them in the bar. And I was like, oh my God, I finally caught up with you guys. Rachel, when they called me the first time, they were in a bar like a mile down the street. They weren't even there.
Oh my God.
They were just fucking with me.
They would have sent you up to the VIP room and you would have been
I did. I was trying to get into the VIP.
Oh my gosh.
I saw a very famous muggle who was maybe not so loyal to his wife that night. I'll let that go, but that's the way it was. But shrimp
Denver muggle or national muggle?
I can't say anything more. National wasn't a local. Okay. But there's a lot of national muggles out there. This, Rachel, is let's see if I can show this to you. It is a super scarf from the Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's so cool. Did you pay $240 for it?
I did not. Great story. Not only was I at the Super Bowl the whole week, I stayed for the game. I couldn't get a flight out until Tuesday.
Holy crap.
Right. There is, believe it or not, check this out. There is a press conference for the MVP of the Super Bowl the Monday after the Super Bowl at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oof.
Brutal.
Oof. They probably
Right.
haven't gone to bed yet.
Right. And that Super Bowl MVP that year was Eli Manning. And so it's the last press conference. It's the last possible press possibility of the year. And these super scarves were all over the place. Do you know who made these super scarves?
I do not.
Little old ladies from around the country.
Oh, wait, I love that.
So every super scarf was individually made.
Wow.
They gave little old lady knitters. So with your super scarf, you got a letter from who made the scarf.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's so cute.
So you can't buy these.
No.
And all the volunteers had on an Indy super scarf.
Wow.
And by the end of the week, I was like, Rachel, I was like a lunatic. I was like,
I need my scarf.
I have to get a scarf. I have to get a scarf.
As long as you didn't steal it from another little old lady, I feel like it's okay.
It's the end of the press conference with Eli Manning. It's over. It's the end.
Okay.
And I see this woman. I had seen her throughout the week, and I knew she was one of just the people, but just one of the Super Bowl like head honcho people. And I just go up to her at the end of the press conference. I couldn't help myself. And I go, is there any way I can get a super scarf? And she dug into a huge bag and she pulled out a package and she handed me this super scarf. And the letter, I should have kept the letter attached to the super scarf. I didn't. That's my bad. But it was from a woman in like South Dakota who was in her like 80s and wrote like
this story.
Yeah. So every scarf during that was, I mean, they're all blue and white. They're all blue and white, and they all have this patch. However, if you look at the design and the way they were formed or whatever, they're all like kind of, slightly different because how you knit things is slightly different. I wish it's so terrible that I don't know her name and more of her story. But this is a handmade scarf from a woman in South Dakota. I know that much. And I'm celebrating it because we're talking about the combine drinking
milk punch. Cheers.
Oh my God, Rachel, it's so good.
Yeah, it really is good. Okay, wait, I want your tea though on Sean's dinner.
Let me go to my tea bag.
Oh, yes, please.
So I got that. All right.
Okay.
I'm reading now.
Tea.
There was a scheduled dinner on Monday, but Sean got a bad case of food poisoning from the night before.
Okay.
George Payton stepped in. It wasn't a dinner. It was a mixer. And Rich Hurtado was there too, and some assistant coaches. So instead of doing a sit-down dinner like they have in the past, they just did a happy hour meet and greet thing, and Sean wasn't even there.
Well, I do know that Sean Payton was at his daughter's baby shower over the weekend at a very expensive golf course.
Where?
Let me pull it up. Hold on one second. Let me go to my tea bag real quick.
All
Hold on.
right, all right. I love it.
Hold on. She was at... Oh, wait, no, here it is. Bel Air Country Club. I did look it up to see how much you have to pay to be a part of Bel Air Country Club. It's $150,000 annually to be a part of it.
Of course.
So I do know that he was there. Is that where he got the food poisoning?
Well,
or did he get the food poisoning in Indianapolis?
I don't know. He got it on theoretically Sunday night. And on Monday, and I can't wait to get to all this with you, by the way. He was talking about at the very beginning of his presser
Yeah.
About, I wouldn't wish this on anybody and that sort of thing. So I guess that's what he was talking about. I would assume he was in Indy on. That's interesting. So wait, I'm sorry. Say that again. It was a baby shower?
It was a baby shower.
Which daughter is it?
Megan.
All right. Well, because I think they got divorced, by the way. So I got to be careful here. But
yep,
one of his daughters was married.
This daughter was married, and the first year Sean Payton was head coach.
Yes.
During the summer, after like OTAs and everything, everybody asked him. They were like, "Sean, what are you going to do this, for the next couple of weeks until training camp?" And he said, "My daughter's getting married," which she did. She's now divorced that husband. She got married over the bye week in Cabo.
Wow.
And then a few weeks later announced that she was pregnant. So this daughter is the one that had the baby shower. I'm pretty sure he only has a daughter and a son.
All right. I think you're right.
So it is this daughter. I'll show you.
You realize this daughter was married.
Correct.
To, you got to double check me, but I think I'm right on this. Adam Sandler's wife's brother.
What?
Right. So if you watch the movie Home Team,
yeah,
about Sean Payton,
yeah,
with Kevin James,
yep,
who's plays Sean Payton,
yeah,
the ex-wife in the movie is Adam Sandler's wife.
What?
Right.
Watch this. Okay, wait. What's the name of this? I'm writing it down.
Home Team, that talks about when Sean Payton was suspended for Spygate.
Yep.
He's divorced, and he went and coached his son's middle school football team in Dallas.
Yeah.
You've not seen the movie?
I have not seen the movie.
Oh,
no.
you got to see the movie. I've seen it a couple times. It's a riot.
Okay.
And the reason it got produced was as a favor to her daughter's husband, who you're telling me she's now divorced from and is remarried and now pregnant with her. She's pregnant.
Correct. I'm trying to. I don't know his name. I was trying to look it up, but yeah. And we do know that Sean Payton threw this baby shower. Also, look at the cake real quick.
All right. Show it to me. Oh, that's fantastic.
That's a cake.
All right. Well, I got to assume the baby shower was on a Saturday.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. See there, Shawnee boy.
Oh, that's great. Good job.
Thank you.
So he might have got food poisoned at that. That actually makes more sense.
Yeah.
That
Which is a shame because he paid $150,000 to be a member there, and then he got food poisoning.
That is absolutely hysterical, Rachel.
It's interesting.
See, what else? What other show would give you this? Seriously.
True. We have all the tea.
Where else would you get stuff like this?
We have all the tea. We air it all out.
By the way, you're going to have to double check me on my math that Sean Payton's daughter's husband was a brother of Adam Sandler's wife.
Yeah, I'll look that one up. I'll report next week.
Yeah.
Writing it down on my to-do list currently.
But you're telling me she got divorced from that guy.
Yeah.
Why did Sean Payton agree to a movie? And yes, there's no doubt about it. I got this right. It's definitely Adam Sandler's wife is his ex-wife in the movie. Ain't no doubt about it.
Fascinating.
Yeah, because Adam Sandler, all he does is put his relatives in movies.
Also, have you heard the Adam Sandler story about the $300,000 purse?
No. What?
Okay.
Tell me.
See, this is where you only get this here. So his daughter, you know how Adam Sandler dresses?
Yeah, it's like a slob. He's lazy. He just needs to lose some weight, and he would
big
dress
basketball
better,
shorts, oversized T-shirts, whatever.
The whole thing.
So
seriously,
his daughter,
who
essentially
got two of them though. But go ahead. Yes,
dresses very similar.
Yeah.
She went into a very expensive store and was looking at I believe it was a $300,000 purse.
Oh my God.
And the service lady refused to allow her to look at the purse. So she then went outside and called her father, who Adam Sandler then showed up and purchased every single one of those bags. and I think there was like 18 of them or something crazy.
That is fantastic.
And told the sales rep essentially like kindness doesn't come from the way you look or whatever. It comes from like the way you treat people. And I was like, holy crap. Could you imagine just being like, okay, I'm going to roll up and instead I'm going to buy every single one of those bags in here?
I mean,
Crazy.
That's awesome.
Good for
But
them.
you know what? If that saleswoman's on commission,
It's like the pretty woman. Well, I don't think she got it. I think it was somebody else.
okay. Because I'm going to tell you, that's a hell of a way to boomerang a sales.
Yeah, no.
You know?
I think it gave it the commission to someone else.
I'll show you. I'll buy every purse and give you a $2 million commission. Nanny boo-boo.
Nanny boo-boo. Oh, Adam Sandler.
Oh,
Okay,
Adam
what did you
Sandler.
think, though, on Tuesday of George and Sean?
Where do you even want to start? I got everything. What do you tell me what you want. You want the announcement initially?
Well,
You want-
I feel like the roundabout way that he was not willing to say that Davis Webb is calling plays
Right.
just like kind of made me chuckle. And I'm like, Sean, did you just not want to say it? Like, if you said it to the media, does it
Right.
make it real? It was just such a roundabout way to say something.
All right. So let's go just to the initial announcement,
Yep.
which wasn't really an announcement. He didn't really,
No.
you know, he all right. Let me just play it. Let me just play it. Let me play it.
First off, I think it was something that I kind of knew, during the year. He and I visited on a handful of occasions. We're talking about Davis Webb. He's extremely talented. With regards to play calling, it's something that, I think he'll be really good at it. And I know that's like, man, are you going to give up play calling? And I would only do that if I felt like it would help our team. I'll still be involved with what we do offensively, just like what we do defensively. But I do think he has a gift. I think he's real sharp. I'm glad he's on our staff. Typically, any decision we make like that is to benefit our team. So I'm looking forward to it. I challenged him in the offseason prior to that preseason game. He did a good job. But I think it'll help us, and certainly I wouldn't do it if I didn't think it was going to help our team win. You get to a point where you're focused strictly on improving your team any way you can.
It's so roundabout.
I mean, it's
just like there was, if he would never have said I would never do it, like if it wasn't going to be better for the team or whatever, I would have walked away being like, I'm still confused, Sean.
right.
Like I'm very confused at what's happening here. Also, quick question: do you ever look at all of the heads down there and you're like, oh, I know who that person is, and you like, it's like, okay, I know each of one of you. I see you.
I know Chris Tomlinson's head from the Denver Gazette.
Nick Coswider, because he's so tall.
I know. Like,
Mike
kneel down,
Cliss.
Nick. Give us a
Oh my
break.
God. So funny.
Us guys are so terrible, Rachel.
Oh
we are
my
so
God.
ugly.
You guys
How
crack
do
me
you girls put up with any of us? Seriously.
Oh, you guys are just the best, though. I was actually talking I got asked to do a school project. They had to interview me. So I did this, and, the girl was talking. She's like, how is it working in a male-dominated field? And I just sat there, and I was like, I don't ever really look at it that way. Like, I never look at myself as I'm like, oh, I'm a female walking into, like, a room full of men. I was like, but men are so simple. Like, there's no drama when it comes to men. I don't walk in being like, oh, what's going to be the drama today? You know what I mean? I was like, it's just easy. You just walk in, and they're like, hey, Rachel, how are you today? I'm like, wonderful, thank you.
Yeah, because we're idiots.
You're just simple creatures.
We are so simple. That's a great way to. And I think as it gets down to the journalists, it gets more simple. It gets less complicated.
But like, how many times have you questioned the question you were going to ask? Because I'll question the question a lot of times that I'm going to ask, but I feel like you guys just are like, whatever. Like, if it comes out wrong, it comes out wrong.
Well, you get guys like my guy Cliss, who I love. And he's like,
picked on.
hey, Sean, the combine here with linebackers seems to be with the linebackers. What? It's like, was there a question? I mean, what Wait. What the hell was that?
That just needs to be one of Sean's. Good question. Also, he has such a dry sense of humor. Like he cracked a few China jokes, and you're just like, nobody laughs. Like when he's trying to be really funny, nobody laughs, and when he's not, people like hysterically laugh. Poor Sean.
Well, hold on. Cat Cave number 2. Thank you.
Good job. At least you said thank you. That's all that matters.
Of course. Do you want to get to Sean just yelling at Cliss, or do you want to get to some other
Honestly,
things here?
I feel like Davis Webb was Tuesday's news. Like, let's dive into some of the other aspects, that it's Wednesday.
All right.
Yelling at Cliss.
Let's get yelling at Cliss. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, we got to explain something quick.
Okay.
So the Davis Webb thing, I mean, you're right. It's funny, like, really quick. Brandon being the GM of the Bills comes out on Monday and was like, yeah, we interviewed Davis Webb for head coach, and he's just going to call plays for the Broncos. So, it's great.
Talk about petty.
I'm like, wow.
Why do you need to say that?
Well, Sean comes out and says this.
Yeah, he's gonna call. Well, I know Brandon Bean announced it earlier in the media, so I saw him in the hallways. I thought, well, you can come on and do my presser too. But no, I'm excited for him having that opportunity.
Now I'm looking at the heads, and it's Thomas and Cliss and Nick Kosmider. Now that you said it, now I could
I couldn't help but watch it. And then Chris too. Chris is one of the nicest people ever.
He's really sweet.
Like, not trying to make fun of him, but he always pulls down his glasses. So like when he goes to use his phone, you'll watch him like bring his glasses down. He'll tweet, then he'll like pull them back up.
Oh my
Chris,
God,
you're a hoot.
you were so funny. All right, so this goes back. You know what? I'm going to play something first to set this up.
Ready?
This is the shot. So, anyways, it was like 8 minutes of Davis Webb is the coach.
Yep.
Calling the plays, and he really didn't say it, but he did announce it at the same time, which is weird. Like you didn't really say it, but you did announce it.
Correct.
So Davis Webb, but it was funny because Rachel, Davis Webb is going to call the plays, but
I'm still going to call some plays on game days.
Okay.
But that's so Sean. Like he talks about it, how he micromanages everything. Like the defense, he still micromanages. There's no way he's fully letting go of the reins for play.
All right, I'll give you one more. One more from Sean on that.
Okay.
I probably micromanage all those areas. So it's not any one person's defense or special teams. It's the Broncos. And so there's some freedom, and yet you guys just haven't been in enough meetings. I'm still going to call some plays on game days.
Okay. So we get it.
Here's my thing.
All right.
Sean will be involved enough that if it was the AFC Championship game again and it was 4th and 1, Sean is making that call. Davis Webb's not making that call.
Right.
So I don't know if that's going to haunt some of Broncos country or not.
So, all right, Rachel, it's 2 minutes to go in the first half of game 3.
Okay.
Who's calling the plays?
Davis Webb.
It's 2 minutes to go in week 14.
What's their record?
Week 14, they're 8-5.
Okay.
They're playing the Chargers. 2 minutes left to go in the game on the road. Who's calling the plays?
Are they winning or losing?
They're down by 5.
Sean Payton.
Right.
And Davis Webb got handed the leash, and Sean's like, I can still jerk it back if I need to.
Right.
Yep. And I bet if things go south, things go real south real early, it's fully coming back. The dog colors going on, and you're going to be right here next to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Sean Payton and Bo Nix have the relationship as they had this year, and this is what I'm about to play. Mm-hmm. Who's going to last
longer
with the longer.
Okay.
When Bo Nix has a $60 million a year contract? Sean Payton or Davis Webb?
Sean Payton.
Oh, and then Davis Webb just goes and coaches another team.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, think about
so
it.
Greg Penner and George Payton just allow the coach that they know Bo Nix likes better, who they're paying $60 million a year, to go coach, I don't know, the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Whew.
Why? Because it's not just about Bo.
All right.
It's the same thing of the question that got asked on Tuesday.
You will be paying Bo Nix at that point.
Correct.
$60 million a year.
Yeah, but I mean, they've shown how much were they paying Russ? If it's not going to work out, guess what? Peace out. Good luck.
Yeah, but like Russ wasn't Sean Payton's guy, though. You know what I mean?
Sean built. You gotta give his full. You just got. I don't want to say dynasty because he hasn't built a dynasty, but like he has enough leverage as a head coach to say, "I've turned this entire thing around."
Rachel,
Sorry.
I'm just saying the Game of Thrones. I think we see the successor to the king.
I think it will really, really, really depend on how well the Broncos do and how much Davis Webb's actually in charge. Because you can be a great OC, that doesn't mean you're a good head coach. You can be a great DC, that doesn't mean you're a great head coach. Vance Joseph.
All right, let me get to yelling at Cliss because it goes in this direction.
Okay.
But to say, Cat Cave, whenever you're ready, please. I don't know if you heard me. Let me set it up like this, though, okay? Let's not forget, Rachel, this.
And that was like predisposed right at that they always find a little bit more when they go in, and it wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when.
Didn't have any predisposed issues. Man, my ankles were feeling really good.
He said he had one in high school, and then he said he had one at Auburn.
I don't think he really should share how many surgeries I've had in the past, to be honest with you, but because I don't, he doesn't really even know that.
Okay. Having a little mushroom cocktail during the.
So bad.
Oh, we got another one? Hold on. Oh, look at this, Rachel. Watch this. Just watch it come in to the screen.
Your wife loves you too much.
She does love me too much. Look at
Too
that.
much. We love you, Cat Cave.
We do love Cat Cave. Oh, she put a little extra in this one.
Ooh,
Put a little extra in this. Are you having any? You're not? Oh, you're taking out the shrimp cocktail? Well, don't take that. That's alcohol. I had a backup. By the way, Rachel, I had a little pregame for cocktail hour. A little cab.
Oh.
Yeah.
Red wine to then bourbon. Look at you.
Yeah.
You're pulling a Sean Payton tonight. I'm sure that's what he's out there doing.
Oh, my God. That is so good. Cat Cave, you should try some. It's unbelievable. All right. So that sets up Sean Payton. Snippy Sean Payton.
Yeah.
And this, now you got to understand, there was a Zoom call, and Mike Cliss wrote something about the injuries to Bo Nix ankles in the past, or I don't know. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
But, like, obviously, when Sean Payton was asked by Chris Thomason of the Bald Head.
Yep. You'll see him on the left hand of your screen.
And there are only two things I cared about this press conference: the Davis Webb and Bo's chalky, milky, brittle ankles. That's all I cared about. So I didn't care about linebackers or running backs. I just cared about Davis Webb.
Yep.
And chalky ankles.
Yeah.
And here we go. When Chris Thomason asked about the comments that, I just played it, that were made.
There was. Why don't you ask Mike? No, I'm not going to answer the question about an injury. Right here. Ask him. Ask Mike. Next question.
Rachel.
Next question.
Oh my God. Like, we got this. Like that.
The fact that you screenshotted that's iconic.
Ask him. That guy. And you can see Cosmider's head. Hey, Nick. Knock it down a few inches. I get it. You're 6'5" or whatever the hell you are.
Oh my gosh.
Look at him. Look at that. What a photo, huh?
Oh, what a photo. That could be your header on Twitter.
Right there. That guy. Ask him. Ask him. God damn it.
But like, blaming Cliss is such the easy out because everybody wrote the exact same articles.
Right. And let me replay this just for a second, okay? So you remember.
It was like predisposed right at that
they always find a little bit more when they go in, and it wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when.
Didn't have any predisposed issues. Man, my ankles were feeling really good.
He said he had one in high school, and then he said he had one at Auburn.
I don't think he really should share how many surgeries I've had in the past, to be honest with you, but because I don't, he doesn't really even know that.
Okay, so here's my thing. The predisposed, I think Bo took it differently than what Sean meant.
Okay, talk to me.
I think Sean was saying that there was a little sliver already of like a crack or something on his ankle, and that like it didn't just fully break on that Sunday. That like it was there. And I think Bo is taking it as like he's had these like injuries, and so because of that, his ankle was bound to break at some point.
Like, very well said. I am more on Sean's side on this than Bo's side.
Agreed.
Because Bo, after Greg Penner gave a press conference, calm down, Bo. Like, you think you got to rally the press for your Zoom call about, and that is what happened. Rachel, I've been covering the Broncos since 1999, my friend. Yep. And so 26, 7 seasons of covering the Broncos. I've never seen a player in 27 years hold some sort of press conference after the owner. And don't forget how this went. Greg Penner had his press conference, Rachel, the day after George Payton and Sean Payton talked. The day after. Like, that's it. The end for the year, right? Yeah, but, like, you remember that? Like, 4 hours later, we're all on a conference call with Bo?
Yeah. Because Bo wanted to he said that he tried to talk to us all on Monday, couldn't make it work in the schedule, even though Sean had said, you're doing scooter laps upstairs. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Bo, calm down.
If you ask me.
I get it, Bo. You're nervous about your contract and you're upset with Sean. But Sean's reaction to that tells me this was not good. Like, this isn't lighthearted. We're not making jokes about this. We're pretty serious. Nor did Sean apologize, Rachel. Note that. Like, there was no like, hey, I had 2 lattes. I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. We made blah, blah.
And
he didn't do that either.
Good. Sean will admit when he's messed up.
Many times.
I'm sure his wife probably loves that, okay? Sean will admit when he has messed up.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think he was necessarily in the wrong in this situation. And also, Bo, why do you care? Really? You had how many fourth quarter comebacks? They're going to pay you whatever regardless. They know your entire ankle history. They're not going to hide that from you, but it's not like you're trying to go to a different team. So like, why does it matter?
So good for Luca Evans. My name is Luca.
Yeah.
Don't ever forget that.
Is that crystal clear?
Yep. My name's Luca. Also.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
I keep all the good ones, Rachel. I keep all the good ones.
We just need to play that one more time.
It's so good, isn't it? It's so good.
Is that crystal clear?
Yep. My name's Luca. Also.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Oh my God.
The best thing you guys ever did was turn that into the rap on the radio station. I've never laughed so hard in the car before in my life. Oh,
all right. Gosh. So Luca, good for him, follows up Sean and asks about the predisposed thing. So here we go.
I'm not going to get into the injury. What I meant predisposed is there was a slight he's not, and there weren't multiple. So I have a problem, and Mike, I apologize. I have a problem when someone's quoting me to him on a conference call and they're inaccurate and they're one of our locals that shouldn't be. All right, next question.
You got to love that. Mike, I'm sorry. It's one of our locals who was an asshole. It's this guy. Like,
it is
because
true. I honestly didn't even catch him with the apology.
Like at the combine, it's not just the 12 nerds that usually sit there. It's not those.
Hey,
muggles.
I'm one of those nerds now. Watch what you say.
But,
I'm not at the
but as we established last week, Rachel, you're one of the hot nerds.
All right, I forgot.
Right. Anyways, yeah. So that was funny though, because there's national people and other people from wherever at these press conferences.
Which you could totally tell by some of the like other comments or like questions that got asked. I was like, these are the questions we're asking here?
Well, I tell you this, in all honesty, as soon as this was over, I was like, tuned out because
So
the
I
rest of
listened
it.
to the entire 35-minute press conference.
I was long, wasn't it? 35,
It was
yeah.
long. And then George Payton's was like 10 minutes. And I was like,
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff from George Payton. I know we'll get to that in a second, but I just want to say, Mike tried to sort of apologize to Mike, or Sean tried to apologize to Mike.
Yeah.
But like, I did find out I do have some birdies. And
Like I
it's
said,
like,
everybody, we have the tea here.
yeah, the
Come
tea's
back every
here.
Wednesday.
Do you think this is all lighthearted, or do you think there's a little bit more to it?
I think if you sat Mike, Cliss, and Sean in like a room together, they would be like very friendly and like whatever. I don't think it would be. Men are simple creatures, DMac. It's very like easy peasy.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
that hasn't happened.
Oh, you're
As
telling me that
as I
happened.
found out. So
Oh.
it's right now, it's still like,
Okay.
little. So, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, what else has your little birdies told you? Anything?
That's kind of it. Just, it's like, it's like, you know how you said to Luca, oh, we're just joking around. And I thought we were just kidding and I'm not really funny. And,
To be fair, Luca said, I also thought we were joking around. So,
Yeah.
Luca, what a guy.
Yeah. This is a little more. I think Sean was seething on this for a long time. I think Sean felt
That's why
he
he
was.
avoided the Super Bowl media.
I think so.
Did
I
you hear
think-
he's sitting down with Kay Adams this week?
Oh, of course he is. Of course, at the combine. Oh, what a shock!
Now,
Well,
well, he avoided her at the Super Bowl.
he did, and he avoided
Can't avoid her
everybody.
now.
Yeah. So I think Sean came ready for the Davis Webb stuff, and I think he knocked it out of the park. I think he was.
Yes, but also from the beginning, he like said his little opening statement. He was like, "Well, I think that's all that we have." And I was like, "Sean, there's a massive question you're about to get asked. You could have
Yeah.
just easily have come out and said it."
But he really wanted to shut things down with the injury stuff.
Yeah.
I think this is just my take. I think he is concerned, and I think the relationship with Bo is very, very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was fractured. And
Okay.
this is Sean's way of sort of like, hey, man, it's that guy's fault. It's on him.
Yeah.
But as Scotty Gange from 9 News, that's where I got that video from, by the way. Scotty
So
Gange, way to go, 9 News. Like he pointed out, this wasn't just in a Zoom call, bro. Like you were talking about this in multiple press conferences.
Mm-hmm.
And good job by Scotty Gange. Actually, really good. And that relationship with Bo Nix is so important.
Yeah.
Now, you add in the drama, Rachel, of Davis Webb, who was interviewing for head coaching jobs. Wow. And the relationship he must have with Bo Nix. And you also figure in, look how many changes, Rachel, they've made in the
A
coaching
lot.
staff,
Yeah.
especially offensively.
I appreciate Sean coming out and saying like he can't help but I don't remember his exact terms, but essentially he said, you have to look at we won a lot of games by one score and like we have to be
Right.
better essentially. Like I took that as at least Sean's seeing it and doesn't think all of a sudden that things were all holy and good and like you can just rely on the quarterback to have fourth quarter comebacks because we all were wondering when is the magic going to come out.
Right.
And we really don't know because unfortunately just Bo got hurt. But like he knew that this offense wasn't good. You have to make a lot of changes. I also
And they
though,
have.
I
Yeah.
have some birdies too.
Oh, talk to
I
me.
do have birdies.
Let's
The
go.
relationship between Bo and coach is very much just a level of respect. They're not going to be best friends. They're not going to go get dinner, but they respect what they can both do and they collaborate well together.
And then what happens when Bo Nix starts making $60 million a year?
Who
We
knows?
still when we're making $60 million a year, Rach, we still just
Does our head
pals?
get a lot bigger?
when you make $60 million a year,
Yeah, but see, here's my thing. How many fourth
Yeah.
quarter comebacks did he have this year? A lot.
a lot.
So your head already has to be like a little inflated. How
Oh,
much
yeah.
more inflated does it get?
I'd say times 60 million. I think,
Okay.
well, all right, let me just give you some examples. The relationship with Dan Reeves and John Elway in the beginning, fine. Changed over time. And Mike Shanahan was the quarterback coach, offensive coordinator. He was the go-between between Elway and Reeves. And if you haven't seen the Elway documentary on Netflix, go see it. Because Shanahan tried to negotiate a peace between Reeves and Elway, and it ended up getting Shanahan fired.
Yeah.
Now you go to another situation. Barry Switzer with the Cowboys and Troy Aikman. Watch that documentary. Troy Aikman didn't talk to Barry Switzer an entire year, and they won a Super Bowl together. And Troy Aikman was going to writers, media, muggles, trying to get Barry Switzer fired during that entire time. They won a Super Bowl together. One last one. Another documentary. Robert Kraft had to make a decision. Do I keep Bill Belichick or do I keep Tom Brady? True. And he kept Belichick because he felt the defense was so good, and they let Brady go. Brady goes down to Tampa and wins a Super Bowl.
And almost throws the Lombardi in the ocean.
And then Kraft has right with Gronk. And then, a river. I've been down there. It's not quite the ocean, but.
Well, if it falls, it's going deep enough that
it's going in the water.
Right.
Fair point. Sorry, don't get lost in the minutia. And so I guess what my point is
you think that this is going to come down to ownership having to pick between Sean and Bo?
Yes. In 2 years.
Don't you think Sean, though, would just say, okay, I'm done. I've done this long enough.
That's such a way
to hold my legacy.
That is such an amazing question. So he's 62 now. He has 2 years left on his contract. Mm-hmm. So they would have to, Rachel, figure out another contract after next year. Yeah. That's just the way it goes. No, like coaches, correct. if they're going to get a new deal, it's sort of before the last year of the deal starts.
Yep.
Or they just get blown out or whatever.
Fair.
So next year, and Bo will be in his third year. And if he has another year like this year, before his fourth year starts, which technically is the last year on his deal, but don't forget, because you're a first-round draft pick, you get the fifth-year extension.
Yep.
Okay? So the Broncos are able to, no matter what, give him the fifth-year extension and add on the new contract as an extension after that. But one way or the other, you got to make your mind up after this year with Bo, like, what's it really going to be? Now, if you want to go through the entire fourth year, you can always keep them. Mm-hmm. But in general, those type of quarterbacks, those franchise quarterbacks, Rach, after your third year going into your fourth year, that's when you get that big contract.
So
which coincides with Sean Payton's last year.
Who is under more pressure this upcoming season, Sean or Bo?
That's a good one. I guess at the end of the day, Sean, because, age just catches up to you. Sean's 62. He'll be 63 then. No coach ever, Rachel, has won a Super Bowl at two different franchises. How about that? That's wild, don't you think?
Crazy.
Kind of crazy. So if Davis Webb is really that great, and he's got that great of a relationship with Bo, as we heard today, I guess, and he's turning down jobs, and Sean is passing over. Let me play this for you right quick. George Payton, I'll get to your thoughts on George in a second. George Payton on is he surprised that this happened?
Not too surprised. I think he pondered it, like he said, midway through the season. And, the cool thing is he's one of the best to ever call it, and yet he's going to let this young up-and-comer, and that just shows you how much he believes in Davis. Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's how much he wants his legacy and he wants to hang on, Rach. Come on. You think Sean Payton just sort of was like, oh, I got to just give up play calling?
Okay, so I'm sitting here thinking, and the first thing that goes through my head is, say the Broncos go 8-9.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Oh, my Lord.
I know.
Oh, I'm going to have another shrimp cocktail.
Or we could even go 9-8 if that makes you feel a little bit better.
Wow.
Who is to blame? Is it Davis Webb and Bo Nix, or is it going to be Sean?
It'll be Sean.
You think so?
If they don't make the playoffs, Sean will be fired.
I would second that, but it's the easiest scapegoat ever if I handle plays.
So the most pressure is on Sean.
But realistically,
yeah,
the Broncos should not have had the record that they did this year. That's the real
sure.
truth. It
Sure, you
should
can make
have
that
been
argument.
50% of those fourth quarter comebacks should have ended in losses.
Right.
That's more realistic than what we saw. So what? That takes off 4 wins. 4? I'm trying to think of how many they had. So say that's 4.
Sure.
So that's a 10-win team.
You tell me.
I don't know, man. I'm just nervous that expectations are so high for
But this Rachel, let's bottom line this. You got to win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you know how hard that's going to be?
9 wins. 9 wins. Sean Payton's gone. And Davis Webb is the new head coach of the Denver Broncos.
Yeah,
and
but
then
they have 9 how can you say we're going to hand him the reins if they got 9 wins and he called plays?
Because Sean has 1 year left on his contract, and it'll be his fault.
You don't think they would go search elsewhere? You know what? This is crazy.
Hold on.
I don't even know why we're talking about this. This is crazy.
Well, you brought it up.
I know, but I'm sorry. We went down a dark alley. We need to bring it back. We're excited about this season. Except for the fact that we're not getting Breece Hall.
No. Oh, well, whatever. I don't care about that.
Who the hell is going to be the Broncos' next running back?
Oh, they'll. I mean, I think they'll probably aggressively.
If you say ETN, I'm going to be like, oh, God.
Well, that's what I'm going to say.
No.
Well, that's all there is.
He was 1C.
I got it. But Walker is just going to stay with Seattle. And now we're down to J.K. Dobbins, Rico Dowdle, Algier, Gainwell. I mean, ATN is definitely like
He's 1C. The rest are 2A, B, and C.
Yeah. So you don't like ATN? Why don't you like ATN?
I don't know. Honestly probably should watch some more of his film. I've watched a little bit, but I'm like, it doesn't scream excitement to me.
Well, he's it. What can I tell you? You want to get more depressed? Look at the tight end class.
I know, brutal. You want to know what else people are not pleased about?
What's up?
I don't think the Broncos are going to be hunting a wide receiver, everybody. Sorry.
Oh, I don't think so either.
I really do think they like their wide receiver room. I mean, the comments about Marvin Mims of like why he didn't get more touches because of the rotation will tell you everything you need to know about the wide receiver room.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, no wide receiver.
Well, I mean, let's go through it.
Coming.
Like Pickens will just stay with Dallas one way or the other, right?
Well, he got franchise tagged on Tuesday, didn't he?
He did? Well, I didn't even see that. You might be right. I might have missed that. By the way, I wish you were having some shrimp cocktail with me. That was unbelievable. Rachel's looking it up.
I love shrimp cocktail. You have no idea.
So
they're
good.
Leaning towards franchise tagging him. I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Yeah, and they probably will. The other guy is Alec Pierce there, 6'3", great yards after catch guy in Indianapolis. But and they have to make a decision on Daniel Jones, who's a free agent quarterback.
Yeah, fair.
But I'm so glad. Listen, for radio and digital drama, talking quarterbacks is awesome.
Yeah.
But for just like football, our team, it really is.
Well,
it's
you
great
went through the ringer of having different quarterbacks.
How many years? How many years?
So many.
Like 8 years we went through this shit?
It had to have been even long. Well, yeah, I guess because we're at 10 years.
So I'd say since 2018.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I do kind of miss it, but.
Well, no, actually, it has to be even longer than that. It had to be when Russ came. That's when things finally simmered down.
Wow, that 18 was before Russ came. Russ just came like 4 years ago.
Russ came in like 2020.
I'm not going to lie. When Russ came, we were all like, oh, my God. Hey.
I was just having this conversation about George Payton, and I'm like, anybody who says they wouldn't have done that deal, they are a liar.
Let's give Rachel's thoughts about George Payton. Come on.
I've gotten better. I was not on the George Payton bandwagon. I used to be very much against him. I sit at like a B for George Payton overall. Do I think he's done amazing in the draft? In the later rounds, he's found some gems. Early on, I'm like, head scratches a little bit. And
Yeah.
I also wonder how much is Sean? Like, how much of these picks are Sean? Okay, that's my main question. I think signing players in the season, he's done a phenomenal job on. He's locked up a lot of guys. Free agency fines. I mean,
So what do you think?
Talanoa was great. Dre,
Yeah.
I'm not really sold on. JK, I'm not sold on.
Oh,
Like, okay. Sounds great.
yeah.
Like, let's
my-
be real. All of us, when J.K. Dobbins came in, we were just like, oh, thank God they got somebody before the season started.
Yeah. Yeah.
If he had been like a February signing, we all probably would have been like, what the heck are we doing here?
Yeah, it was like May or June or something.
It was like June. We were, I
Right.
think, mini camp.
By the way, let me give
Maybe
you a
OTAs.
little. Let me give you a little George Payton from the other day
Okay.
about like Jade Barron, who had 5 snaps.
Don't even give me. This is where I struggle with him.
All right, here
Oh,
we go.
God.
I mean, I think it's a great problem to have, Mike. Really good problem to have. I thought Jade took big steps. He, Sertan gets hurt, he goes in and plays a major role, and we win. I think all 3 games, whatever 2 games, I can't remember. He's right on track. Jaquan had a great year. Our secondary had a really, it's Moss and Sertan, and we love the depth. I think it's a great problem to have, and Jade's just going to keep getting better and better. Really talented.
Mike was taking all sorts of shit the
Let me
other
just
day.
roll my eyes at that response. Like, you're telling me that,
A first-round pick.
like, Hampton was on the board. I like RJ a lot. I think RJ did a really good job in his first year. Hampton was on the board. That's more of a 3-down back that you could have had. Instead, you went with the best available player who's now paying backup. For what? You needed a safety more than anything. Oh my God. It's fine. This is where I struggle.
It's funny because Mel Kiper has the Broncos.
I know.
what you're not into you're not
A
into
safety.
this
in
guy?
the first round. I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure he's phenomenal. That's not what the Broncos need right now.
I agree.
Guess what?
I
Their
agree.
defense locked and loaded. Everything's good on that front. You know what they need help with? Offensively, a lot of things. Boy,
You're the best.
team stresses me out sometimes. I'm not
You're the
gonna lie.
best. I have 14-win team. Don't forget AFC Championship game.
A game that nobody expected the Broncos to play in, and if it wouldn't have snowed, they would have went to the Super Bowl.
Can I give you? Let me play a little bit more of George Payton, and I'll tell you what I think about when I hear George Payton.
Not too surprised. I think he pondered it, like he said, midway through the season. And, the cool thing is he's one of the best to ever call it, and yet he's going to let this young up-and-comer, and that just shows you how much he believes in Davis. Yeah.
I will say he gives you better sound bites on specific players than Sean does.
He doesn't
His
say-
end of the year, I was like, I'm
Oh
not
my
using
God.
anything from this press.
No, he doesn't say anything. I'll tell you this though. What helps the Broncos, because George doesn't say shit, is there's not a lot of leaks. There's not a lot of gossip. When Elway was here, Rachel, oh my God, like Elway was such a big blabbermouth. Like it was all from Elway. It was all
Really?
leaks. Oh yeah. And
Ugh.
one of the famous quotes I got about Elway is like, if Elway gives you the information, get a second source. Like, but you would get there would be a lot of gossipy sort of
Yeah.
stuff because Elway couldn't help himself. Man, I drained that one. Thank God I
Very
got a
good.
backup. How's yours? Is it good?
Phenomenal. 10 out of 10.
It is
We're
really good.
crushing the drink game.
Oh, you've been killing the
Crushing it.
drinks.
I
Yeah,
know.
people should definitely play along with us. It's
I know. It is so fun.
it is a good
Truthfully,
thing.
you guys really should. It is. It is fun to try something new like every week.
All right, next year.
The
Next
best.
year. Next year.
Okay.
All right, we got to vow something here on Cocktail Hour.
Okay.
Next year, Super Bowl, we go.
Duh.
Combine, we go.
Only if Sean's
Um,
hosting a dinner.
Yeah, one way or the other, we're there, right?
Okay.
We're there. What else? You know what
You
would
think
be?
the owners' meetings are
Oh
worth
my
it?
God, owners meeting would be amazing. I was just owners meeting. That is kind of like, I don't know whose arm we got. Owners meeting would be incredible.
Who do I have to get credentialed through?
Because, well, I'm not even worried about that. It's like the least amount of work for the most fun is the owners meeting.
Fair.
Those
What is
three
the owners
things.
meetings this year?
Oh, it's it's in like another month or so. Like, and it's always like in like San Diego or Palm Beach
Florida.
or yeah, it's one of those things. It's but those three things for us, Rachel, next year:
Deal.
Super Bowl, Combine, owners
Okay.
meeting.
Hold on, I'm looking up annual league meeting.
Yeah, when's
See,
that?
I think we could pull this off.
Where's that?
Arizona,
Right, right. Okay,
March 29th through April 1st.
right,
That's a really easy plane ride to Arizona.
right.
I'm
Well,
just
they
saying.
move it between like there and like Southern California and Florida, but it's at one of those three spots though.
The spring league meeting is in Orlando, May 19th through 20th.
All right, I don't know much about that one, but the owners
Yeah,
meeting is
fair.
great.
Interesting. I can't
All
wait
right.
for football to start again.
Well, hey, we're here.
I know
We are here.
I know. But it's so much what ifs right now that I just
Are
wanna
hey, are
know.
you gonna sit down? Are you gonna sit down and torture yourself over the next few days watching 40s and bench press and all that sort? Are you gonna do that or not?
No, I go on Twitter and I search the guy's name and then it'll pop up for me so I don't have to watch the 150 other guys that I don't care about that are doing the exact same thing. I have my list of all guys that we're interested in. And then
Okay.
the other ones I don't care about.
Well, I'll
good
give
for
you a name.
guys.
I'll give you a name. I'll give you two names.
Let's see if they're
Um,
on my list. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Kenyon Sakid or Sakid, tight end out of Oregon.
He is on my list.
And I only have one more. Well, I'll give you two more. CJ Allen out of Georgia, inside linebacker.
Yep.
And then it was Kuiper put this guy out, Emmanuel. I don't know. He's got a hyphenated name, Emmanuel something. He's a
Ooh,
safety.
I do not have him on my
Don't
list.
you know what? Don't even worry about him. Don't even worry about
Okay.
him. Who else do you have on your list? Actually, I'm kind of curious who else is on your list.
Jadarian Price.
Don't know
Have
him.
on my list.
Talk to me.
He's a 3-down back that essentially
Okay.
could take over.
All right.
Who else do I have on here? I've got Michael Trigg from Baylor,
Don't know him. What's he?
tight end.
Oh, because Sakid
Oscar-
Kenyon Sakid is kind of like the consensus number one. Is that guy? What's his name
They
again?
have
I'm
him
sorry.
going to either the Eagles or the Chiefs at 23. So
They got another
he-
tight end going in the first round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll look
Yeah,
into
yeah.
it.
He's a late round 1, early round 2.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
Oscar Delp. I think that's how you pronounce his last name.
Yeesh.
He's
Mm.
essentially, he really needs to have a good day come Friday and he could potentially jump up. He's from Georgia.
All right.
Nate, I'm going to butcher this so bad. Borkercher
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
from A&M. Essentially, though, he's the perfect Y. So
All right.
we'll see. Those are the big ones. I'm obviously paying attention a lot to running back and tight ends. I really don't think they're gonna. I think they would target a late one, like a late wide receiver, if they're gonna go that route. And then safety, you can kind of get into, but
Yeah.
those are the big ones. Yeah, we'll see what they're gonna do. Linebacker, I really don't know.
I'm
I
an
think-
idiot,
I don't
so
know
I'll,
if you keep Stranad or if you keep Singleton.
it's
really
funny.
don't know.
George Payton said today, like, oh, we'd like to keep them both. And I'm like, okay. If you want
Yeah.
to keep them both, why didn't you sign them to a contract already? You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
mean that's fair. Who would you let walk?
Stranad. I think Singleton's just too big of a leader in the locker room.
Yep.
So
That's-
and I
think
like, but I like.
Justin's better on the field than Stranad is. which is
Well,
funny
Justin wants a
because-
crack at like being a linebacker, not just a special teams guy.
Yeah.
So, but I like Justin,
I
and
do
and
too.
and frankly, I would love if both of them were there. You know who I could live without, which is crazy.
Greg Greenlaw.
Mhm.
Yeah, me too. And people
Yep.
are like, "No, Rachel," and I'm like, he complained about working too hard, and it wasn't as easy as Kyle Shanahan's day. Okay, well, bye. See you later. Sorry, you're in the NFL. Good lord. Bye.
Yeah. Plus, do you ever think he's going to be completely healthy for a full season?
Well, that's what I said. Is I'm like, okay, if you're having to try a lot harder in practice, like, and you really can't stay healthy at all. It's not like Sean's gonna dial it down. things aren't just going to become easier. Like your body's going to go through the exact same tension it's going to, and can you actually stay healthy come game day?
All right. Let me give you a couple other things on our way out.
Okay.
I love talking to you, by the way. It's the best.
Oh, it goes so fast.
It's absolutely the best. 2 of these down. You only had 1. That is bad that every time we do this show, I do 2 to your 1.
That's okay. You talk a lot more throughout the day. You need it.
Yeah, tell me about it. Let me just give you this real quick. See what you think. I want to get your feedback just on Team USA, Rachel. And finally this one.
Nate is the perfect example of the kid who got. Nate is the kid that got the syllabus at the beginning of the year and didn't read a single thing, and then looks at it when it comes time for like some project, and he's like, "I had no clue that this was happening."
Oh my
God.
God.
Is Nathan McKinnon. He looked at that thing like, what am I supposed to do with this? They probably all told him, like, you're going to get this. I know this is so funny too. Also, people making a big deal about like who went to the White House and stuff. I'm like, you guys, like a lot of these guys had to get back to normalcy to get ready for the NHL season. Brock Nelson included. He's not even going out today or on Tuesday. He is flying out now on Wednesday, I guess.
Yeah.
But regardless, I'm
Today,
like, people have things to do. I know. Abs. Go Abs.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to say out of the politics, Rachel, because I don't think the politics matter. I'm sorry the politics are in it at all.
I know.
Because look at that. I mean, how great is this?
Isn't that
How great is all this? And let me ask you real quick. Does that hurt you?
Oh.
Does this hurt just a little bit?
I mean, go USA, right?
Right.
If Nathan McKinnon did that in the Stanley Cup, I would cry.
Right.
I would cry.
But these are our guys, you know? I mean, and
but
that's
Brock Nelson's our guy too, right?
he is, but that is like Taves against Hellebuck if you took the uniforms off, you know, like I'm so conflicted, but you know.
I was
Whatever.
really stunned watching on Sunday. When they won, I was like, I don't know how I feel.
It's weird, wasn't
it? Yeah, it was really weird. Like I was so happy.
Weird.
But also I was like, wait a second. The guys.
We're freaking the JT Miller.
So funny.
I mean, we're having a good time, right?
Oh, having a blast.
Yeah.
Oh my
No, I'm happy Team USA. It's just I will not like Connor McDavid, who gives a shit? Like, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Okay, fine. But this hurts.
I mean, that's unfortunate. But he also played stellar the rest of this time he was.
Well, he was the only Canadian player in the minus and plus minus.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it didn't feel like that though.
I know, but that's the facts.
All
right,
you can
Rachel.
hope is it does give more motivation.
Well, what do you think?
Can they pull it off?
Do you think that's lights a fire, or do you think it's just too depressing?
I think it lights a fire. I think that they thought they were going to win that game on Sunday. So I think there's a little bit of a lit fire. I went to practice on Tuesday and I heard from Bednar, and he was more worried about fatigue and that kind of stuff coming back for a lot of those guys. But in the locker room, Landy was a little grumpy.
Did you see the Team USA and Team Canada bags in the locker room?
I did not.
Oh, I heard they were there. Yeah, I'm sorry. Who are you talking about? Gabe who?
Gabe Landeskog.
I don't.
Gabriel Landeskog. Gabriel Landeskog.
I mean, let's get it right.
So funny. Actually, fun fact. He was telling us a story about one of the guys in the locker room had a GoPro. And so he was like asking about the GoPro, and he was like, yeah, like I had my iPhone and I record my kids like underwater when they're playing and stuff in the pool. And he's like, but we took it to Italy and I was like recording them in the ocean and stuff. And he's like, and then my phone just stopped working because there's so much salt in the ocean. But to be fair, the iPhone does, like, people make it seem like you could put it in the ocean. And he was like, so I had to go phoneless for like a couple of days. So I really should get a GoPro. It's a whole conversation with Gabe
That's
about
great.
this. And I'm like, Gabe, you're just such a dude. It's so simple,
That's kind of fun, though. You were talking to him like that.
He's a good dude.
I was talking to Natchez, and I'm like, dude, if you scored that goal, like, none of that shit would have happened with USA and Canada.
Yeah.
Like, you would have impacted the world.
Fair.
It was,
Which everybody wanted USA and Canada, so I'm happy it happened.
So what's his name again? What's his name?
I don't even know how he would.
Gabriel Landeskog. Gabriel Landeskog.
Or do you think he was really trying to like add a Swedish like
Here's what's funny to me. Why don't we just call him Landeskog? Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I can say Landeskog. Hey, Gabriel
I dare
Landeskog.
you to call him that next time you see him.
Well, I mean, it's one thing if you just can't pronounce a name at all.
Yeah.
But we could all say Landeskog. It's really not that big of a deal. Gabriel Landeskog. I could say that. No big deal.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember when we all had to figure out how to say Nolan Arenado's last name because we were saying Arenado and we all like, oh no, it's Arenado. Well, it is? Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Sorry.
I wish I knew that.
There's another player too that we've all been mispronouncing.
Who?
He's like, whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
Well, we mispronounce Jokic's name all the time.
Oh yeah, but so does the national media, so I don't feel.
I know, and he doesn't care, but it really is Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
It's not Nikola Jokic. It's Nikola Jokic. It's like that.
Nikola is cooler though.
It really is Nikola. I mean, we could all say Nikola, not Nicola.
Yeah. Nikola
Anyways,
Jokic.
What are we doing here? All right, Rachel. There you go. Finish it off, girl.
Cheers. Cheers. Another cocktail hour in the books.
Yeah.
I might need help next week figuring out our drink. So
well, let's see what we're into. We'll be done with the combine.
Correct.
We'll be close to free agency.
But that's like the next week.
We'll be in March. How about that?
I need to figure out like a St. Patrick's Day drink.
Yeah, but we're not quite that close. I don't know. That's a good test
I know,
for
but
you.
I need to figure out one. We need a green drink.
All right. Well, I say send Rachel some suggestion. You can follow her on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all that sort of stuff.
All that jazz.
Yeah. All right, Rach. You're the best.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you later.
Oh, monsieur. Wow, the boys took a beating on that one.